Welcome back to another episode of Not a Real to another episode of Not a Real Podcast. You already know it's your girl Young Co.
And I'm Isha.
I'm not gonna say and we got because I said we're gonna come up with something new. And today is gonna be special, y'all.
We had a really good show for you all. Why? If it's not broke, why fix it?
It's kind of broken.
You think it's broke?
Because it's like I'd be like, oh, we're gonna have it. And then right after that, we always be like, we always say that.
It's not broke, so why fix it?
Because it just feels broken.
Okay.
I feel like we had a different tagline.
Okay.
But nevertheless,
yes.
We're going to jump right into it.
Yes.
Because I want to know all about my friend's week.
My pit and peak of the week.
Yes, ma'am.
So let me think. I had a lot of peaks. So when we went to, where did we go? Monday. R&B Mondays.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think my peak.
It could be your peak too.
No, it is. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Damn, I ain't take your shit. Bitch, we was there together.
Girl, come on with it.
That was fun. Although we stood in line for forever. I have never stood in line that long. And I think the only reason why I wasn't really tripping is because it was fun. We weren't sober. So it didn't seem as long as, it did seem long. But once we got in, it was like definitely fun. It was crowded, but it was a holiday. So I'm expecting for it to be crowded. That was a peak. Just hanging out with y'all, and then Terrell came out, and he's really always a good time.
Okay, yeah.
And then
talk about him
when he walked up on your yard.
I'm gonna talk about him real bad. Don't even worry about it.
Okay, that's my friend. But
got this.
But don't go too hard on him.
No, I'm gonna go hard. Go ahead.
And then the next day, I was going to meet up with y'all on the 4th. Get in my garage, and my freaking my car won't do nothing. I can't get into it. And remember, y'all was like, well, use your key. And I'm like, I don't got a key.
No, but you certainly have a key.
So then I had to pop. I thought I broke it.
Come on, I just can't do this. I done broke my key.
It was hot, but I do have a key. I can manually unlock my door. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And then that still didn't work. So I went over to my neighbors, was like, yo, like, do y'all have like a portable battery charger? And he was like cooking out, and he was like, no. I'm like, well, damn, I'm gonna have to call a tow truck. And he like, hell no, you ain't giving them your money.
Yeah.
So him and his homeboys like was trying to figure out how to get my car out my garage so they can jump me because I had pulled in. So they ended up finding some jumper cables that was long enough, so he pulled his car like directly behind me. Did you know that my battery is in my trunk?
Yes, I did know that.
Did you know? I didn't know that.
I did.
I didn't know that. I was like,
oh, wow. Knew that. Did not think twice to say that.
Oh, when we was on the phone.
Yes.
So that's how I was like tripping because I'm like, I pulled in. So they had to do something under my hood because first they had me Googling how to override something shift. And I was like, I don't even know. So once they were able to jump my car, then I had to, thank God AutoZone was open. So I had to go.
Oh,
and so this,
okay.
Yeah, but this was the pit of my week. I paid $300 for a battery. And y'all know I'm unemployed.
Ooh, baby, I went to Walmart. Now I probably won't put a Walmart battery in my car.
Like that was the pit. Another peak, I talked to your daddy. And I ain't gonna go into details of our conversation, but
I specifically said, and bitch, don't make this your peak.
No, it was because he said he referred to the podcast as that cussing ass show.
Correct.
And then he followed up and said, because I don't do all that damn cussing, and that's my guy. And then he was unintentionally funny because I'm sure everything he was saying he meant that shit.
As a heart attack.
Yeah.
And we did tell him that we wasn't going to cuss this episode.
No, we said we was going to do a parents episode where we didn't cuss. Because, my mama think I cuss too much, too, on the show.
Oh, no.
But it wasn't this show.
We was going to do this show.
No, it's too soon.
Okay. You didn't have to prepare.
I have to mentally prepare not to cuss.
I feel that.
Another peak, probably the biggest peak. So, like, Lyd and her family came down.
Oh, yeah.
Because, Prince had an AAU tournament in Augusta. The refs were horrible, but whatever. And so, like, I got to go down there and see him. I've never seen him play. So that was pretty cool. And then they drove back up today, and they're actually here on the taping of this show. So I'm really excited. So Lyd and Prince are here. I invited Prince because I'm like, our topic today is not gonna be too much for him. And then Trav come in.
Sometimes it's the pre-show.
It's the pre. I didn't think about pre-production.
We have to start getting these moments on camera.
Yeah.
Because the pre-show sometimes be worse than the
Yes.
show.
So we kind of revisited a topic that, you know, Prince probably
Probably shouldn't have been present for.
that, and then he called Leah nasty. So, yeah, sorry about that, Prince.
Lid is his mother.
Yeah, Lid is his mother.
Mama nasty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think about the pre-production of this show. But
That's
yes,
all right,
I'm so excited that one, they're here. They're staying with me tonight because they fly out early in the morning. So after the show, you know, you could come through. We're going to just, you know, kind of have a little small kickback at the house.
Well, I might as well come through. Nephew gone. Bitch gone, my lame.
Speaking of,
He got the heck on.
what was the peak and pit of your week? I don't know why I'm tongue-tied. I think I'm excited because they're here.
I know. That's how I felt. Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited.
I woke up thinking about Lid yesterday, day before yesterday, one of them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I probably should just call. But woke up, had Lid on the mind. And so when you said she was here, I'm like, hey, she got to pull up.
Yeah, I was like, well, I don't know. But I knew she was coming, but I didn't know she was coming. So, but I'm like, I don't know because she had a baby. But then when she confirmed that she was coming, I'm like, I'm not going to even tell her.
I walked in like,
Yeah.
like I melted a little bit.
Yeah.
I love Lid. And I was like, keep that baby somewhere else. I got somebody who watch that baby. Don't worry about it.
You can't put the baby on the list. Somebody. No, I know him, so they good.
He
They
cool.
good. Yeah.
I know him about 3 months. He cool with
Yeah.
me. Yeah, no. But okay, so peak and pit for me. My peak going out to the R&B thing. I told we would toe up.
I'm talking about, baby.
You know those are let me not even say those. That annoying person in line that won't shut up.
That was you.
And I wore the crown. Heavy as the head.
Kodie was like,
Heavy as the head.
do y'all want me to get this line jumping? Can I get it? Oh, yeah.
Nobody responded the first, not once, not twice, but the first 3 times.
And then the people behind us, these white ladies, they was loving it. They're like, hell yeah. And then that's all she needed to turn
I
up.
just needed one person out of all them people in line. I needed one person to show me that they was with me.
Yeah, you and Terrell was cutting up in the line.
No, Terrell, and speaking of Terrell, he came on my porch.
Okay, go ahead. Because I want to defend my boy. No, before he came on your porch, because I opened the door, so when he was walking up, he said it.
Before that, I said, let me know when Terrell coming so I can put Blue up.
Okay.
What Terrell say?
Terrell texted me back and he said, she better because I love a good lawsuit. He was going to sue the shit out you if your dog bit him.
So he was already in his mood before he set foot on my damn porch. Baby, next thing I know, I came in the house, Terrell to myself, it's a little cluttered out there.
No, that's not what he said. He said, ooh, it's a lot of shit on this porch. Kodie cat got them plants, flowers,
Swinging chairs.
She got her garden shoes. She got a mat. I think Blue got a bowl out there. It was probably
Blue got his own mat too.
Yeah, it was. Is his toy? He got a toy box out there.
He definitely got a toy box out there too.
Yeah, yeah. So it is a lot of shit on your porch. He's not lying. He probably was just saying what everybody else was thinking.
Then he gonna talk about something. Only thing you missing is a gnome. I'm gonna bring you a gnome. Go get me a gnome for my birthday.
He said he was gonna get you a gnome for your birthday.
If he bring a gnome to my house for my birthday, I'm never let him leave. You can stay.
No.
Because that's really all I need.
No.
I got the little garden over to the left.
No, yeah. He was getting out of this car. You know how when on Real Housewives of Atlanta when Nene was getting out of her car, she was like, woo, the ghetto. That was where he was like, oh, she got a lot of shit on her porch.
But see, much like Nene with Terrell, they didn't stop when they got to the door. Most people be like, oh, the ghetto, and then they come in, hey girl, da da da. Terrell kept it going.
Oh no, he needed you to know.
Over the threshold. Let me make sure she understands.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shit out there.
It's definitely a lot.
Now I got like 2 or 3 things more I want to add. So that's that.
I ain't gonna even hold you. You don't have the space.
No, I do.
Kodie.
You gotta use your imagination. You gotta be a visionary.
Kodie.
You ain't got a vision.
Okay. It's just like a little narrow path to your door from your walkway.
That's all I need. Keep people out. Keep them out. Keep them out. It's already too much shit up here. I don't need you adding nothing to it. But yeah, that was my biggest peak. Pit, I stumped my toe today. That's always that's always.
You see my finger? I didn't nick it yesterday. Oh. I thought your daddy was gonna give you money for your nails.
He did.
Why you ain't go?
I had a last minute client call yesterday. I had my appointment at 4:00 yesterday. And I had to go out there.
What
but
about today? What about today?
I had client stuff to do today too. So I put them before. But tomorrow it's on and popping. But and I'm gonna go short.
Just sit like this for the rest of the show.
Like last time.
Yeah.
Like this.
You going short?
I'm gonna go short. I'm
It's more manageable than what you got going on.
Yeah, my 6 clients.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all how many clients?
6. And it ain't even a month.
I might not have to get a job because my friend is working.
I'm tired. Jumping back into the job. It is.
You took off running. That's so good, friend.
Yeah, it is good.
Especially because the conversation we had yesterday.
So I secured her.
Nice. Yeah. Good shit.
So just to let y'all know.
We probably was not supposed to move like that. Fish probably is not going to like that.
Oh, he's finna be angry.
Sorry, Fish.
That. But just to let y'all know, I had a client. Well, she called because she saw my sign in somebody else's yard, and she was like, come on out. So she's an experienced buyer and seller. And I've mainly dealt with first-time buyers or first or second-time sellers. So I'm like, okay, I could do this. Being vulnerable with y'all, I'm like, but I'm still a little nervous because she's so... Like she's so experienced, and it's so funny when she invited me over to her house so I could take a look at everything. Gorgeous house.
Is it?
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like the vibes. And she's 63 years old, but her spirit reads like 30.
Kodie, she cannot be your best friend.
You crazy. Move on
Miss
over,
Maxine
man.
ain't gonna like that.
Move on to the side, man.
Miss Maxine.
A new sheriff.
She from New York. Miss Maxine might put the paws on her.
No, but this young lady, she is from Michigan, and so they both got that Midwest Northern mentality. Yeah, but she was grilling me.
Yeah,
and I'm throwing it back at her.
Yeah,
and then at the end, she was like, "Okay, well, I look forward to working with you."
Nice.
I was like,
nice.
I'm calling my broker every day. Help me, please.
Good.
I don't want to let her down.
Absolutely. Because you're still fairly new, isn't it? Yeah. So no, definitely.
Yeah. So we'll see. It's gonna go well, but I'll make sure I update y'all how it goes.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. But I guess my only pit for real, outside of stuffing my toe is just those nerves.
Yeah.
That was it. And I won't even. It's a pit because it's like I don't even know how to react to these nerves that I'm feeling about.
Because they're new.
Helping this lady. Yeah, they're new.
Yeah.
And I don't really feel challenged like that with a lot of things. So this challenge is like, it's a good thing, but it's also like, okay, gotta one step in front of the other. So it's
going to really make you fall back in love with it. Like, not saying that you feel completely out of it, but because it's a new challenge, and because you don't want to disappoint her, now you're about to learn even more than what you know.
Yeah, because I already learned a lot researching things that she asked me yesterday. I was like,
let me table this.
But the stuff that I didn't say when I actually was answering, it was right. But I'm like, let me just confirm where I need to.
And I'm sure she appreciated it. Instead of you giving her fluff or giving her the wrong answer, just like, okay, I'm going to answer this, but give me a minute, I just want to confirm.
She gave me a few compliments and gave me some feedback already. Because I told her, she was telling me about it, and I'm like, listen, I want feedback.
Yeah.
You can, because she knows I'm new. I led with, hey, 3 years, but I want feedback. And I want you to be honest with me, and she already. And it wasn't bad feedback. It was actually positive. But it's going to be a great relationship.
You know what that's called?
What?
Being self-aware.
Ooh.
And accountability.
So can I just introduce the topic now?
Yeah, if you're done with your peek and pick.
Yes, I am.
Yes,
that was good. I like that. So y'all, today we're going to be talking about accountability and self-awareness. And why so many people lack one, the other, or both. I'll just start. Okay. Accountability and self-awareness.
Yes.
What is it? What does it mean to you? And we'll start with accountability.
Accountability is just, I guess for the lack of better words, just owning up to whatever you did or said. Whether it's right or wrong. Just like, I did it. That's my bad. That's accountability. Like, and then being self-aware is knowing why you did or said something, and or knowing that it was fucked up. I said I wasn't gonna cuss that much because Prince here. Damn.
It's out. You just said damn too.
Yeah, this is we here, baby.
And for all my hood bookers out there.
Yeah.
Accountability ain't nothing but stand on that shit.
Yeah, stand on it.
Stand on that shit.
Yeah.
If you said it, then you meant it.
Stand on it.
Stand on it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I like that. Plain and simple.
That's really what it is. But so many people lack it.
Yeah.
And I think, before we jump into that, Kodie, what do you think accountability and self-awareness is?
No.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Accountability is just really owning up to whatever it is that you did, that you said, regardless of who in the room.
Ooh, that part.
Because a lot of times,
That part.
some people can say it once, but they can't say it twice.
Ooh, let's talk about it.
Okay?
Yeah.
So no matter who's around, no matter who you in front of, baby, your actions should remain the same. And you should be able to take ownership of those actions. And then self-awareness is being able to identify. They kind of go hand in hand, but being able to identify who you are and being comfortable with looking in the mirror. Because sometimes that reflection, a lot of people can't tolerate. They can't stand.
And that's why they shy away from self-awareness. And that burns me up.
I know a few non-self-aware people.
And I don't like a thief, and I don't like a motherfucker that's not self-aware. That burn, like a person, especially when they're not even trying to take the steps to become more self-aware. And especially because I'd like to think that we are very self-aware. Just the other day, we was having a conversation, and I was like, we were talking about like this trip, and I was like, oh no, I'm not going. And I know I'm being petty. And here's why I'm being petty.
No. You led with, this some petty shit, but, I'm not going.
Because it is.
Yeah.
And again, I think also when people think of self-aware, self-aware is not like self-righteous. It doesn't mean that, every time, everything is going to be right. Sometimes the self-awareness is knowing like, I was on some bullshit.
That's it.
I was dead wrong.
That's it.
I'm being petty.
Yes. If you can't reason with yourself, you can't reason with nobody else.
And what I say, if you a lie to you, you will definitely lie to me.
I'm talking about it.
And I don't want nobody, and the people like that, I gotta, what my therapist said, I gotta tear them. I gotta pull back. I can't stand them. I cannot stand a motherfucker who lacks self-awareness.
Do you know people that lack self-awareness?
Absolutely. Absolutely. What do I?
No, I got a few.
Yeah.
I got a few. And it's like the non-self-aware people, they always be like hypocrites.
Ooh.
They always a hypocrite because they are so quick to call out what somebody else doing when they literally just did it in that same breath.
And they don't, and it's like, are you really being this obtuse or on purpose?
That's a good SAT word.
You see what I'm saying? And niggas asking me how I passed a standardized test. Fuck Trav. But you get what I'm saying? Like, they'll move the goalposts to fit their narrative.
Oh yeah.
Instead of just standing on it, instead of just saying like, I did this or I'm doing this because that's what I want to do. That's it.
They don't like to be called out.
No.
You can when you call them out on something, that's when moving the goalposts really.
But then it's like, oh no, but it's this, or but no, not like that. And it's like, no, it's exactly how I rephrased it exactly how you gave it to me. But then once they hear how silly it sounds, or you ask for follow-up questions or clarifying questions, then it's like, no, not like that. And it's like, but it is.
But I said this instead of that, and it's like, nah, I was here.
Yeah,
I heard it. You said this,
and it was silly.
But that's the thing, like. Even when, I talked about this in an earlier episode, but even when Blue had the little dog training stuff, the trainer, she was like, you're very self-aware. And I was like, yeah, because what I'm alive for? I know I love my dog cuddling with me. He be right here on this couch.
Yeah.
And I know it's wrong, but I like to do it. So I have nothing else to give you. And she's like, you're very self-aware. Like, I do it because I want to. And even if that means that it's stupid, or like you said, silly, I don't really know what else to tell you.
I have nothing else to give you.
But then folks that don't really want to take accountability or be self-aware, they'll be quick to say, well, no, because, no, it's like your because don't matter. At the end of the day, you was wrong.
Or it was silly.
Own up to it.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's some people can be self-aware when it benefits them. When it's something good or whatever. Or positive, or they're getting the compliments. But once they get the criticism,
Ooh-wee.
or the side eye or the, well, what you mean?
Yeah.
Then it's like self-awareness and accountability goes out the window.
Tanks.
I don't like that.
Because I've always been cool with, you can criticize me on something, and if I'm not ready or willing to change it, I'm not going to. So it really don't matter what you say.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Therapy. I love therapy. That's the one thing I think that I have working for me. My therapist is like, because she'll be like, well, how does that make you feel? And I'll tell her. She's like, well, why would you do that? And I'll tell her. She's like, you have a lot of self-awareness. Yes. Like, my issue isn't,
whether I know it's
right or wrong
yeah.
is I react too fast.
So help me learn how not to do this thing.
Give me healthy coping skills.
Help me help you. Because I don't want to put you through this shit every week.
No, for real. We do, but that's real. And I think, and I'm going to take it a step further. I ain't going to even hold you. I think a person that lacks accountability they're liars. I've never met somebody that lacks accountability that didn't lie.
Yeah. I think I've heard you say that a few times.
Yeah.
And I can agree, actually.
Yeah. Because
the only reason why you're not taking accountability is because you don't want to look a certain way. And so you'll rather weasel your way out of something by lying. If you're not owning up to it, or if you're not owning up to it, that's just a lie. And then some people will shave the truth. And so, you know how people be like, well, if they don't tell the whole story, it's not that they're lying. No, that's a lie. They didn't tell the whole story because they wanted to reframe it in such a way where they look like the hero or whatever that is. That is a lie, which in turn means you're not taking accountability for whatever the story that you're telling.
That part. And if you're not telling the whole lie, then you can't be telling the whole truth.
That is.
So where do we go from here? Nothing you say, I take it with a grain of salt. And I don't like being around people where I can't take what you say and bet the house on it.
And it's because we're so willing to be transparent.
Yeah.
And we're so willing to share our stories, whether good or bad. It almost feels like a slap in the face where if I'm being this open with you,
come on,
I'm not forcing your hand to be vulnerable. Yeah. But don't chime in on this conversation. Don't chime in on this discussion if you're not going to be willing to put it all out there. Because you want to pull so much from me or pull so much for you, but you don't want to do the same in return, then you're not ready for the big league. I probably should just retreat to my own
little league
island.
Ass motherfucker. You see what I'm talking about? You see what? Because now you about to take me there.
What you call
little league motherfuckers? This is the big stage, okay?
This is the big stage. It's the big league. Playtime over.
Not even league. To take it a step further. Don't chime in on a conversation and don't come to me volunteering a conversation. Because when you come to me,
that's what it is.
I'm to the point where the people who I feel don't really have self-awareness, good self-awareness, or they lack accountability, I don't talk to them about nothing. That should be very surface level. Because if I have a conversation with you about this topic, but then I have a conversation with a mutual friend or another family member about the same topic, then they telling me that you done told them something different. And it's like, well, how many, you a chameleon. You just adapt to your situation. You adapt to whoever you talking to.
And I don't like that. I don't like that.
If a person ever plays telephone with something that I said, everybody that is telling the story, if they're being truthful, the story gonna line up how it's. When I get into it with somebody, what's the first thing y'all say? Well, Isha, what you do? Isha, what you say?
Because we know our friends.
And I never play victim. Whether it's, and I'm like, I was there wrong. Or
from the beginning.
No, I was there wrong. I shouldn't have did that. But I did it.
And I smile on my face.
Yeah, and I feel like if a person asks you, well, why you do that? Why you say that? Because that's what I wanted to do at that time.
Yep.
It's hard to hear that, but if that's your truth, that's just your truth. And it don't, you wrong.
But with us being so self-aware, sometimes it ain't even hard for me to say it.
It's never hard for me to say that.
And I probably shouldn't have did that. But look, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Right, because everything else.
Yeah.
I just can't, it don't matter.
It's to the point where and I'm not just saying this because she here. Lyd, whenever I'm telling her a story, literally, it's always she never sides with me, ever. And it's okay because I know in those situations where she don't side with me, I'll be dead ass wrong.
But could you also do that to Lyd in the inverse if you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's very much a two-way street.
But so to your point, I'm willing to let you chew my asshole open.
Yeah.
If you gonna keep it real with me and I can keep it real with you.
Facts.
But for the ones that don't like to keep it real,
Yeah.
I don't want to have these conversations with you.
I'm not having these conversations.
I'm not.
Yeah.
And I hate the type of people that always, like you said, always come to you, they involuntarily tell you things, or they always asking for advice, but then turn around and do what the fuck they want to do anyway. That burns my soul.
Because they're seeking validation. They want somebody to validate the decision that they already made. But again, I always tell people, your actions, I'm not going to be the receiver of the consequences of your actions.
Right.
Now, you can take what I say as a friend or as a loved one or whoever, whatever our relationship is. If you come to me, I'm going to say, well, whatever, X, Y, and Z. You do with that what you will. But don't make it seem, but when you're depending on other people's opinion of your situation, dog.
What you doing? I don't want to sit here and have this chit chat with you. I don't want to sit here and tell you what you should do, why you shouldn't have did what you did. At some point, you got to start figuring that shit out for yourself. Because every time you come to me and you ask for an opinion, I give it to you, you do the opposite thing that you want to do, that draws me further away from you. So now I want you to start relying on what you want to do. That way you can start seeing how fucking stupid you look.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it don't hit you until you
got the egg on your face.
Yeah, and it's because you put yourself in this situation. And a lot of times come, you see what I'm saying?
They always ask for somebody's opinion about something, so if it blow up in the face, they don't have to take accountability because they just did what you suggested that they do.
There you go.
Damn, bitch, you was on something. You
go.
You see what I'm saying?
There you go.
You was in your bag with that one.
That shit burns me up because I know somebody like that.
Now, what about the person who knows that they lack self-awareness and they accountability is not even in their vocabulary? How do you deal with that?
More recently than not, and by more recently I mean 2023, I have noticed me cutting those people off. I've noticed me cutting those people off.
Is it because you just noticed that they lack self-awareness, or you're to the point where you just like, okay, now this has been going on far too long?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Okay,
it's a little bit of both. But what got me to the place that I am now is because even though I didn't have a job, I still felt my time was precious.
Period.
Okay. And so if you lacking all this and you bring me in it and over and over and over, now I feel like you just wasting my time.
Come on.
You wasting my time because you don't want to own up to what you done did. And so for me, it's like all of it play a part. But when I started feeling like my time was wasted, that's when I kind of had to just fall out of that.
Yeah.
But do you think that you holding on to anybody in your life that lack accountability or self-awareness because you want to help them? Sometimes I feel like we hold on to people because we want to help them see like, hey, this is what you're doing. And we feel like maybe they'll get it one day.
The saving people is not in my ministry. No, hell no.
I can't even save myself.
No, I'm not keeping, no.
I can't. No. Can't keep you around no more.
Not for that reason. I feel like the best teacher is experience and to lead by example. So of course we can have this conversation, right? And I can talk to you until you're blue in the face, but you're not gonna get it. And not saying that people gotta look up to me or they gotta be inspired by me or none of that. But the way that I move and the way that especially when it comes to being self-aware and not lacking accountability, like that should be an example. Like if Isha can do it, then I can do it. And if that alone is not enough to make you want to be like, okay, let me take a look in the mirror, let me figure out what the fuck is really going on, then there's nothing I can say, because my actions gonna always speak louder than my words especially when it comes to this particular topic, because I'm too self-aware.
Too in tune with myself.
Yeah, and I think it's because I come to a place where it's just like, this is me. And also a lot of people are not comfortable with saying like, this is me. And not saying that there's no room for improvement or growth, because every day we're growing and we're evolving.
I don't got to be responsible to help you with that growth.
Yeah, because I don't need you to be responsible for my growth.
I have to be responsible.
This is the shit that I'm seeking to do for me, and the better version of Isha that I become, the people around me benefit from it. I'm not doing this for nobody else. So me being self-aware, me holding myself accountable is for me. Everybody else just benefit that. So if a person is around me and they don't see that and it doesn't rub off on them, then yeah,
You can be around me, but I ain't gonna be around you. I really don't even want you around, period.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like people get so indebted in misery because they won't take accountability and won't be self-aware.
Mm-hmm.
Like we always say, I don't get joy in other people's misery. And so all that misery, love, company shit, I'm not trying to be your company. I'm not trying to be in your company because the reason that you're in this place that you're in is you. And if you can't see that, you have no room for me here. Or I have no room for me here.
And even then, like, even when you're self-aware, it doesn't mean that you're not going to have times where, like, you're miserable or you're, like, down and out. Like, that's just life and it comes with it. But I think being self-aware, you can look in the mirror, you can say, all right, well, what did I do to put myself in this position?
Put myself in this position.
How could I have done things differently? I can't go back in time. So now knowing what I know, how can I make, like, what changes or what tweaks can I make moving forward? That's self-awareness.
Correct.
Like, self-awareness is not saying, like, oh, he played me. Okay, well, he was on some bullshit. He shouldn't have did it. But, bitch, you want to walk in the park either.
But those are the conversations I like to have with people because I know we preface a lot of conversations with what space are you in? Do you want to hear? Do you want to just vent? Do you want me to actually help you? Do you know exactly what you did wrong?
Yeah.
And if a person only, and I said this in the previous episode, if you only want to vent, you only want to tell me what's wrong.
Yeah.
You have no space to grow.
Yep.
Because it's so filled and convoluted with all this. It's just this misery that you trying to hold on to. And so to your point, it's like if you can get to a place where it's like, okay, this is where I effed up. This is what I got to do to grow. I'm more willing to help you because I'm more willing to help people that want to help themselves.
Yeah.
If you don't want to help yourself, because I don't even got that much time to give.
Yeah.
I got 6 clients.
You booked and been. You going from showing to showing, from this side to side to this side. You are 6, okay?
I just wanted to plug that because I'm doing too much. But now driving around from fucking Hampton to Stockbridge to Douglas.
When they did it.
That was a lot. That was a fucking lot. But now I do it over again every day.
Yeah, but to that point, Bo was really good with that. I always said, Bo, like, do you want comfort or you want solutions? And sometimes she's like, I just want comfort. Okay. But after the first couple conversations about this, I can no longer offer you comfort.
I can't.
Either we're going to have solutions or we cannot continue having the same conversation over and over because what you're not about to do, you're not about to go down this dark hole and sit under this misery for some shit that it's fixable. And you're not about to dump this on me over and it's not saying that she do, but that's the one thing that she knows about me. And then when it's like, okay, well, do you want solutions? I give it to her straight. And she's done the work. She's done the work. I'm so proud of her because now she could be like, okay, well, this is what I did. This is what I said. I probably shouldn't did this. I probably should have did that. And it's just like, all right, well, now we can really talk. We can talk about this for hours because now you are really like honing in into being self-aware and accountability.
And sometimes when you get to a place where you're ready to own it, when you talk, sometimes you find solutions in those conversations.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes for you to maybe say the same thing, a few times, but then something is going to spark.
Yeah.
Only when you're ready for it to.
Yeah.
A lot of people, when they lack accountability and self-awareness, they're just not ready. They're not ready. Yeah.
And I respect you not being ready. And I will hope that you respect me removing myself or limiting your access to me because you're not ready. So respect, I gotta go 2 different ways. I can respect and understand and acknowledge that you're still on your journey. You haven't made it to this place where you can be like, okay, let me look at me before I look at anybody else. But for that exact same reason is why I cannot fuck with you like that, regardless of the nature of the relationship. And that goes for friends, family, intimate partners.
Green potatoes, tomatoes.
Oh because
you cock your shoulder back so you can project
from the diaphragm.
I
can't. See, I'm self-aware to know I can't hold a tune, but I sing anyway because I like it.
And literally, you've gotten so many people. And this side, you got so many people like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get Isha to sing, and it'd be like, y'all, she really can't sing, and they know this.
Yeah,
they know this,
and I know that I can't sing, but it's just something that I genuinely enjoy doing. I was singing on the drive up here, and Laird and Prince was miserable.
Somebody gonna talk about you so bad one day, you gonna let it go.
Never.
You don't think so?
No,
because you what? Self-aware.
Oh, you see what I'm saying? That was no tea, no water, no nothing. That was just
Lynn, you can ride back with me.
That was just a little
friends, you can ride back with me.
That was a little dry throat. You see what I'm saying? Now, because yeah, people be getting on my fucking nerves. Do you think at what point? Because you're way more patient than I am. You got the patience of a saint. And I know you said like this year you starting to cut people off, but prior to cutting people off, when you was aware that like, oh, this person really lacks self-awareness, how was you able to, not necessarily ignore it, but how was you still able to like interact with them knowing like they're never or rarely ever going to take accountability?
I limited communication.
Yeah. Okay.
I limited communication, and I kind of did that. I didn't really tear anybody. I think that's a really fucking dope idea with your therapist.
Shout out to my therapist.
Yeah.
Because I be tearing you bitches. If y'all aggravate me, she dropped from tier 1 to tier 3.
Wait a minute. So real quick, put a pause on your question. So when you tear us, do you like I could be 1 today, 3 tomorrow, 2 Thursday, and 5 on Sunday?
Yeah, so some people they're on permanent tiers.
Okay, but some people's like a moving scale.
Yeah, the people that I'm like really, really close to that I absolutely love more than life itself. Oh, bitch, I be moving y'all because y'all be getting on my nerves sometimes. Because you could be 1 in the morning, tier 1, and by mid-afternoon, Lyd always start off high.
I was literally going to say, where is Lyd at this moment versus where she was this morning?
This morning, Lyd was at a 1. She starts at a 1 every morning.
Every morning, because every time I go to bed,
Lyd is like probably my favorite person in the whole wide world. And
right.
And I'm not just saying this because anybody that know me know I love Lyd. And one of the things I absolutely love about Lyd has always held me accountable. Lyd has never, ever not held me accountable. Lyd has always gave me the hard truth, whether I wanted to hear it or not. She's never been a yes man, ever. And I needed that. So Lyd starts on tier 1 every morning. By the time we talk for the last time that day, because we talk multiple times a day, Lyd probably about tier 5.
What does the scale go to?
1 to 5. She drops every single fucking day. Every day we argue. Every day.
So every night it's like, damn, man, I hope I can get back to 1.
Yeah. I drop her ass every day. I drop her. Yeah. She don't know that. Well, she know we argue, but she know now. Right now she like She's tier 3 because even on the where I'm getting ready to leave, she like, oh, I'm going. I'm like, oh, well, you said, because of the baby, because she has a, prince, and then she has a king is 2.
Yeah.
So he wasn't gonna be quiet or whatever.
Yeah. What 2-year-old is?
What 2-year-old is?
Yeah.
So she was like, well, I have the baby, and I was like, oh, okay. So she was like, no, bitch, I told you I was coming. And I was like, I literally wasn't here. Even Prince was like, she wasn't here when you had the conversation.
That's when if I was Prince, Mama Prince, mind your damn business.
Okay, but see, Prince he stand on business. Right is right and wrong is wrong.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying? So Lyd is at a 3 right now. She has time to redeem herself. But is she?
But no. I was going to say, but is she?
No, we're going to end the night on a 5. But yeah, to your point, tear your friends.
I love it.
No, fuck that.
I love it so much. I literally, so I would limit communication.
Yeah.
Limit the time that I would give somebody who I felt like, today, you lying. Today ain't your day.
Yeah.
And today really ain't my day. And so in order for me to talk to you, it's not conducive.
Yeah, no,
my attitude is not conducive for what you want to accomplish today. Let's just not talk. And then it just got to a point where it's like, you know what? Why I gotta hold on? I don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't have to. And I'm not gonna miss, I'll miss the good things, sure.
Absolutely.
But I'm gonna be happier that I got rid of the bad things more than anything.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much how I dealt with it. Do you feel like, if you want to answer that question, that too, but also do you feel like it's hard to hold people accountable, or that you even should hold people accountable?
I think as a friend or as someone who loves somebody, I think you do need to hold them accountable. I think that's just, for me, that's how I know that you care. And the people that are close to me, y'all do a really good job at holding me accountable. And I do appreciate that. And I think to a certain extent, I don't want to say it's our duty, but again, me holding you accountable.
Duty.
Because if I don't, then you can crash out. And I can't say that I love you if you don't crash out or if you're not on the right path. I can't in good conscience say oh, I love you, but I know you're doing some bullshit and I don't speak on it. whether you're receptive to hearing it at that point or whether you implement what I'm saying or implement my suggestions, that's totally up to you. But I got to do my due diligence. Like even when we was having a conversation, this was a couple months ago, and I was saying some shit you did not want to hear. And you didn't get an attitude with me, but you really didn't have much to say. And then when we had another conversation, you was like, yeah, because when you was saying da-da-da, I was rolling my eyes the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
And again, because I love you, and I know you love me, we can have those tough conversations. And in the moment, you probably did not want to hear the shit.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't say that I fuck with you and I don't say it.
Yeah.
Just like I expect for you to, like, again, before you see me crash out, pull my coattail. Is you tripping? What is you doing? You dead wrong. Or however the conversation got to go, have that conversation. Yeah.
But like, go ahead.
No, but it's only so many times I'm going to have that conversation.
Yeah.
It's only so many times I'm going to have all right, come on now. You know you was wrong. And when you don't think you're wrong. Now, if you be like, oh no, I was dead ass wrong, then all right, that's self-awareness. All right, cool. If you can live with the consequences of your decisions, then all right.
I'll even give people a pass if majority of the time you know that you're wrong, you admit that you're wrong, and sometimes even if we never see eye to eye, I'm okay with agreeing to disagree.
Absolutely.
Cool. If you still stand on what you feel is this was right, and I tell you that shit was dead ass wrong, but you're okay with that,
yeah,
and it's not a reoccurrence.
That's totally different than a person who's never going to admit.
Let's agree to disagree.
Yeah. And I got some people who I still deal with that I still love dearly that when it just comes to certain topics, I'm not asking you about it. I'm not giving you the opportunity to lie to me. I'm not. Because that's gonna piss me off.
Or depending on what you said the last time, I'm not gonna bring it up until you're ready, or until you bring it up. But I'm not gonna be asking you about it.
I'm not asking.
I'm not, like you said, I'm not gonna give you the opportunity to lie to me.
Yeah.
Or even if it's not a lie, depending on what you said the last time, okay.
That should be a lie. Because if you ain't telling me the whole,
No. So like, let's say we're talking, and your response to me is you're visibly frustrated. You're irritated, you're this. I'm not going to bring it back up.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because you're not ready to have that conversation.
Yep.
You're not ready to accept whatever it is that you had. And so it's like in the situation that you just mentioned, I didn't have much to say. So I'm not frustrated with you. I'm not whatever. I'm going to roll my eyes, and then I'll say whatever I got to say later.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to respond out of character, or I'm not going to respond with frustration because I know that what you're saying is true. I just got to sit back and take it for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And vice versa.
Facts, yeah.
But if I know that we've had a conversation, let's say we had it 1 or 2 times, and you are visibly frustrated, I'm not going to bring it back up.
Oh, yeah.
You when you're ready to talk about it, you bring it back up.
Yeah.
Because you gotta get settled with whatever that emotion is.
Yeah.
But like every black parent ever say, especially my daddy, it goes as far back to like getting whoopings. If I ain't whoop you, I don't love you. It's a stretch sometimes.
Yeah, because
they gotta abuse me.
Yeah.
But if I ain't yell at you, I ain't love you.
They really should have tried gentle parenting.
No. You see what the fuck that's getting us. It's a lot of gentle parenting going around. And
they said these kids ain't gentle children.
So how the fuck I'm supposed to gentle parent?
We breaking generational curses.
There's more
Talk to Jimmy. Do not whoop little Jimmy.
Shit.
She don't mean that. Here at Not a Real Podcast, we do not condone.
She don't mean it. I don't condone capital punishment. Okay? But if you got to whoop your kid to get them in line, that's what you got to do.
Friend, that's another conversation for another day, but that don't.
You know, if you have to do that, you got to do it.
You absolutely do not have to do that.
Oh, okay. That's how you feel. Remember, we're going to agree to disagree.
We're being self-aware.
Okay. But, he would say, if I ain't yelling at you, I ain't care about you. If I didn't do this, I don't care about you. And that, to me, is that's holding your child accountable.
Yeah.
Because I want you to understand that the shit you just did, whatever it is, you was dead ass wrong. And because I love you, I'm not going to let you do it again. And I'm going to talk to you because the first couple times you ain't get it. Now you get it.
Yep.
And so it starts young, whether it's doing what you got to do with your kids, gentle parenting, it starts young. But you have to hold these kids accountable because if not, they'll grow up to be little menaces, thinking they can fight every adult, thinking they can do whatever they want to do. And then they'll grow up to adults, thinking that they can get frustrated, thinking that they can lash out because they don't want to hear the truth. hold your kids accountable so they grow up to adults that know how to be held accountable.
Yeah. Because you brought it home, you had me nervous. Because you know it's going to be people like,
that's okay.
You're not supposed to whoop your kids.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. When I have kids, we'll see what happens.
And then they go back, and this bitch really don't got kids, so she don't know what the fuck going on.
I was a kid that got whooped. I get it.
Look how well I turned out.
I was just saying, look at me now. We can agree to disagree, people.
No, that's real. Speaking of agreeing to disagree, and this is, it's not heavy on my heart. It's not, but the Keke Palmer.
Okay.
And her baby daddy and Usher. So, you know, she went to the Usher concert, which is an amazing show. I recommend it. If you haven't been, please check it out. He got some extended dates. Go see him, because Usher is a performer. It was a great show. But you know, we wasn't sitting close enough to be, you know, Usher, he didn't see us. But Keke,
but if y'all was sitting close,
he was just gonna have to understand.
Okay.
Cause
if
Usher would have got that
Superstar playing,
baby, I would have slipped a little tongue. Kidding.
What?
I am kidding. Good joke. You know, clear some shit up.
Wait, real quick before you go on. We were in high school, and this guy named
and this shit better be funny.
No, I ain't say it was gonna be funny. I didn't say, oh, this is gonna be funny. I
You
just said
start smiling.
No, because we had a talent show, and this guy, Christian, he was singing Superstar Usher, and I was the little Mahala. And there were people sitting he was serenading me, and I was the one had on this silk button-up shirt with a little turtleneck. It was hot the fuck outside, long sleeve, because you know that was the style. And had on these little flat pants, bitch. Who you can tell me nothing.
How was you sitting up and smiling?
No, I was walking the stage. If he was walking, I was
walking. He was walking. He was following you, walking around the stage.
I was Keke. He was Usher. Correct. Carry on.
I hope somebody got footage of that. I would love to see that. That's fucking horrible. So Keke was up there, and she, you know, she had a baby less than a year ago. First of all, Keke was always a pretty girl.
Yeah.
But this mom bod that she got,
she got
her grown woman weight on.
And I ain't mad. You know, I love
Keke
a grown woman weight.
Yeah, she been killing it. So she had on like this sheer dress, with like her butt was out. She looked the fuck good.
Yeah.
Usher is singing to her, which he does to everybody that's like in that section or like close enough. And her baby daddy got on Beyonce's internet.
Her husband, because he so quick to call her wife. Go ahead.
And was like, dressed like that, but you're a mom. And then his follow-up tweet, he stood on it.
Yes, he did.
He said, you know, basically I said what I said, like I'm very traditional and, you know, she shouldn't be doing this and parading around dressed like this because she's a mom. But my thing is,
traditional people have babies out of wedlock.
Oh my God.
Traditional people have kids without marrying them.
Traditional people are stay-at-home dads. Because if we're going to talk about tradition, because here's the thing, everybody want to talk about tradition. Traditionally, men were the breadwinners. They call that man a bread loser.
They did. They called him that.
You should have been fixing that damn baby bottle, stay-at-home dad. And there's no knock to stay-at-home dads if that's what works for y'all. But you can't scream tradition and when it fits you.
That's what was that? Move the goalpost? You fit the narrative?
Because if we talking about tradition, yeah, you
mom and wife, but you have not married her, not to the public knowledge. I don't see y'all married, but you talking about how traditional y'all are. Okay, go ahead.
And what does her, and I personally feel like it's not the dress that he was mad about because first of all, Keke she's been killing it. He even posted a video when she was pregnant of her in some leggings and she's holding her boobs.
He posted a video of her in this little leopard skin. It might have been leopard, whatever the print was. It was a printed jumpsuit and clapping her cheeks. He posted that. Okay.
Sir, you mad because Usher Raymond.
Correct.
Was singing to U.S.H.E.R. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a celebrity than you because you just Keke Palmer baby daddy.
Oh, shucks.
And he got more money than you. Your insecurities jumped out.
The thing.
It has nothing about what the fuck she had on.
No.
And even if it did, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but even if it did, what does it matter? Like, why do people feel like, we talked about this on a previous episode, once you become a mom, you can't be sexy. And it's not that she thought or knew Usher was going to sing to her. If that made her feel good, what is it to you? Like,
she's an entertainer. Usher's an entertainer. And this is legit. Like when I seen the video before I seen all the hoopla around it,
Don't ever use that word again. The hoopla. Sorry.
The way Usher kind of positioned himself was kind of to the side. It wasn't like meet the meat. It was like he was to the side. And honestly, before I see anything, I was like, okay, look how they're positioned or whatever. They're entertainers, so they know how to make things look more sexual than it actually is. Like, give us an illusion.
Put on a show.
Put on a show. And because Kiki is such an entertainer that she is, she knows how to just go along with it.
Yeah.
Number one, but number two, I said from the very beginning, just like you, it's not really the outfit. And this was before I seen him parade her around, clapping her cheeks and holding her breasts when she was pregnant. It was you feeling insecure because your bitch is up there on stage with another nigga that you feel like can bag your bitch.
And that's what it is.
That's all it is.
And even if you felt like that, okay, nobody's saying that you shouldn't have felt like that. Your feelings matter. Your feelings are valid.
I don't really sound too convincing.
Well, whatever, learning that in therapy. Other people's feelings is valid. It's not just about me. Why wouldn't you text her?
Why wouldn't you?
Why would that be a conversation y'all had after the fact? Why would you get on the internet? Why did the internet find out probably before she did?
Right.
Like that's what makes it extra corny. On top of the fact that you probably don't pay no bills.
He wanted to. That's a lot. He wanted to save face.
It is a lot. How you gonna bite the hand to feed you?
We still there.
Okay, it was a tradition. If he went through that traditional, I'm a traditional man. You had a baby out of fucking wedlock.
You're not that traditional.
You're
sir.
not.
You're not that traditional. You're not as traditional as you want to be.
What job do you go to? He probably unemployed like me. What you think?
Facts.
He need to be on LinkedIn and Indeed too.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
And then, and I'm not saying that they need to break up, because...
No, they don't need to break up.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm going to take my nigga back. I'm going to take my nigga back.
Every time.
The debacle, the Twitter debacle of 20. You know what happened.
I know what the fuck happened then. I was there for it.
Yeah.
I had to drive you and everything. What you are saying...
I spent the block on his ass, so...
They should have just had... You should have just had that conversation with your bitch, for real.
That's it.
All just that.
That's it.
So... let's take accountability that we acted out of character.
And let's be self-aware. Let's really be real with even if you don't be real with the public, let's be real with ourselves about why you feel how you feel. Mm-hmm. And it's okay to say, I felt the kind of way because Usher was close in your face, because you guys are, you work in the same business. It's a strong possibility that you may wake up one day and you want to be with a man and have money. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's okay to have that conversation.
I hope.
It is. Because he did it to Issa Rae, and Issa Rae is married. And then even if her
husband was, I think, at the show.
Or even if, I don't know, but even if he wasn't, he didn't get online and bash her. Again, nobody is saying you can't feel how you feel, because I know that if it come to Jill Scott or Chrisette Michelle, I'm just going to have to sit there and eat my food because he is running off in the sunset with her.
Okay.
And it's okay.
I just hope that he sent a little postcard.
That's it.
I feel like... You think Kiki held him accountable for how he really feeling? Like,
well, she's got on TikTok and was dancing and shit, and then she's selling merch to say I'm a mother, and she's Stevie to the bullshit. So she's capitalizing off of it. And then they said that they done deleted the pictures off of each other's page, or she's not on his page anymore. I don't know, but then it's like, boy, you insecure and you corny. And you the bread loser? Oh, okay. What are we doing?
Speaking of Stevie, and I know you wasn't talking about this Stevie in particular, but...
Oh, he got my girl.
Have you heard?
Because remember, he sold her car to go to...
The Sprinter van.
To go to Coachella, but he couldn't get in.
Have you heard, bitch? She got to pay up.
I think they said like $1 million.
1 M.
Now, do you think that's some of the money from Biggie's estate? Because if it is, that's fucked up. Because they was up. Because they was, I don't know if they was homeboys, but they knew each other.
He didn't produce no records for him.
Yeah.
And you gotta be homeboys to produce records. I know they say you can send somebody something and never meet them.
Yeah.
But he was a part of that whole
so it's
bad
already
boy shit.
You fucking on your dead homie's ex-wife, a baby mama. You see what I'm saying?
I'm picking up what you putting down. Carry on.
And then now she got, and not saying that Faith don't got her own money, because I'm sure she do. But you know, this is probably. What if this is like?
I don't give a fuck who money
Okay,
it
no,
is.
that's right.
$1 million? I gotta pay you after you stole my Sprinter van and you couldn't get into them folks' establishment? I'm not paying you shit. What am I paying you for? Because last time you told me don't say Stevie ain't have no money. Okay, so Stevie ain't got no money. But it don't sound like he's the breadwinner.
Are you saying Stevie is like Kiki baby daddy, the bread loser?
You said it, not me. I'm just saying, why she gotta pay up? Why she gotta pay all that money?
I don't know.
Did she fund his lifestyle?
Like what lifestyle? He sold her van. What? No, I'm not.
So then, yeah, she funded his lifestyle.
Here's the. Why they not sign a prenup?
I don't know, because I would sign a prenup.
I'm talking about right now, and I ain't got
Pot to piss in.
or a window to throw it out of.
Signing it, and you go ahead, sir.
Because this little 3-bedroom, and so some shit happen, you can't get that.
You can't get what I already got.
So like I said,
Whatever we work for together,
Yeah.
cool. And people get that fucked up, they get it twisted. A prenup can be is whatever you listed.
It's your turn.
It's your turn.
Whatever I bring, whatever I come in with, whatever you come in with, should this end, we leave with that. But whatever we get together with
As
it,
marital property.
then okay, we splitting it however we need to split it. But $1 million, that's some bullshit.
What? $1 million?
But see, I heard Steve got that thing.
I did. No, his picture. Let me not even.
So maybe she
Yeah, I
was
thought his picture
back
had-
to a previous episode. She was a little digmatized.
Could've
And then she got caught up in CV because, but here's the thing. You've seen his track record with dating. Why women be thinking like, I'm different? He'll never be me like
maybe
that.
they had some history. And not like an intimate history, but maybe they just had history. They maybe been friends prior to. And
Then you really know you shouldn't be doing that.
because I ain't fucking with
I
none
got
of my
some
friends.
homeboys
I ain't fucking
that
with
I
none of
will
them.
drown a fish about. I would kill a bear over.
However,
I would never.
lay that big bitch flat,
I'm talking,
but I would never.
even if they was the last dick walking the face of this earth, I could never because I know them. So, and Faith knows, she knows Stevie.
She knows Stevie. That's all. Now she got to pay for it.
Yeah, now she $1 million shorter.
That's okay. Shit, I ain't gonna hold you. Bitch, you got $1 million to lose. You all right with my book.
But what if she don't got that to lose?
You might, well, you still all right in my book, Faye.
No, I fuck with Faith. This is no knock to Faith. It's more a knock
However,
to Stevie.
if she ain't got that $1 million to lose, that's fucked up. Stevie, reduce it.
Yeah. And then, speaking of fucked up.
No.
No, listen.
I said no.
Your boy.
I said no.
What are you over there in South Korea doing?
Kim Jong-un. Brother man said.
First of all, we're going to start by saying we have to do a disclaimer.
Okay, you do it.
Okay. What we're about, we are laughing because it's just in our nature. But what we're about to talk about is it's fucked up.
It's
but if
fucked
you
up.
need help, please go get help. Resources are available.
Yeah.
Resources are available. We'll probably like somehow add like the suicide hotline number.
We got to.
Talk to somebody. Please, all jokes aside.
Because the sad reality is, from last year, suicide rate has gone up in North Korea, has gone up 40%.
And what your boy say?
He said, because suicide rate has gone up,
Not on my watch.
this is now an attack on terrorism. Attack on socialism. Okay? And he said, if you commit suicide and you try to commit suicide and you fail, then he's gonna send his people out to do it for you. And if they fail, he gonna send some folks out to knock them down as well. And the sad part about all of this is they did like a sit down with one of the news sources or something, and majority or a lot, it was disheartening to see a lot of people write in their suicide notes that it's because of the country. So Kim said, y'all ungrateful. He don't think he doing shit wrong. He thinks he's running shit. Like, he thinks he running shit.
I'm not laughing because
It's not that, it's him.
How are you not that? He lacks self-awareness.
He lacks self-awareness.
Sir, and not too heavy on them because, you know, they crazy over there. And I don't want no problem. I don't want no smoke because they will blow us to fucking smithereens. But how are you saying, like, how do you not get...
If you don't offer you, I'll do it for you.
What? Never mind, like, we're going to get you some help. We're going to get you some resources. Let's talk to somebody. Let's get to the root of it. Like, because you about to quit playing on my time. So either you're going to be efficient with this shit
or you ain't gonna do it at all.
Or I got some people.
And here's the thing, I really, I don't
That's so fucked up, dog.
want you to do what you're doing. So if you don't do it, I'll see it through. But like, if we talking about a nigga that's gonna stand on it, he gonna stand on that shit. And if you ain't gonna stand on it for you, he gonna hold you accountable and stand on that shit for you.
That's not
That
nice.
shit is fucked up.
And when you think about like America is fucked up, right?
No,
but then
for
when
sure.
you like travel and then or you just hear stories like that, it's like, well, God damn it, I'm proud to be an American because I fucking imagine.
Where that damn Confederate flag?
No, okay, bitch. No.
I'm sorry. I'm saying,
Damn, the Confederate.
bitch, give me the Confederate.
At this point,
That's what I'm saying.
because I'm depressed and I'm sad because of the
Yeah.
country I live in, and I want to unalive myself.
God.
But I can't even like miss a step or like take 3 pills less than the amount I need to take because this nigga's gonna send people through like the feds in the middle of the night.
But the crazy part is, if
You already bummed out because it wasn't successful.
now you really like what?
Now, and you probably was gonna do it peacefully. Now they about to come in like Rambo.
But if his people don't succeed, Ish.
So now, as the people, I gotta make sure I do. It's gonna be an overkill.
Yeah, it's gotta be an overkill because if it's me or you,
It's gonna be you. I gotta go home to my family. Who gonna raise Papa?
who?
You see what I'm saying?
That he's ruthless.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
However, we can agree to disagree, Mr. Man. Because I ain't scared of a lot of people.
Oh no, you know, I'm not fucking with him.
But Kim?
Yeah.
I ain't.
Yeah. However you run your situation is how you run.
How you run
I don't
yours.
want no smoke.
None.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and end that. I'm
Yeah,
nervous.
I was literally.
No, I'm nervous.
Let's go ahead and put
He
a
got
pin in that
resources.
shit.
And when they just shooting like testing missiles and shit, girl, we're in this.
Wrap this shit up. Hey, y'all think you give
Make sure you are sending in your questions for Never Have I Ever.
Yes, please.
We got too carried away in the conversation today, so we will pick that back up next week.
Because we do still have, we got
got
number.
some, yeah,
no, for
yeah.
real, we got a lot of them left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll pick, because Kim just fucked me up.
And real quick, Jamie come in and was like, when we said never have I ever turned the power off for my ex,
Oh, yeah.
Sis said, oh yeah, I done bought a microwave and threw it down the stairs. I said, why have you done that? Ladies, we gotta do better than this.
But why would you throw your microwave?
No. She bought the microwave for him. Got mad at him and threw that bitch down the stairs at her ex. Yes. I'd be mad as fuck if I gotta wait for the oven to preheat.
And he probably,
warm my
this is
shit
probably
up.
like air fryer.
I'd be mad as fuck. Me
And
and
you know the ovens take like 15 minutes before they do that ding to let you know it's ready.
I hate people that be like, oh, I'm gonna put it in the oven. I'm gonna warm the piece up in the oven.
No, you bitch. I eat it cold. I eat it cold before I wait for
No,
your
you
fucking...
bitch.
I eat it cold before I wait till your oven preheat. And I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
We gotta go, y'all.
Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode of Not a Real Podcast. I'm Isha.
And I'm your co.
Bye.